Alright, now this is part 2 of the VWAP day trading. We are going to look at some more charts because we want to continue to look at charts. And I encourage you to look at some charts and look at the VWAP. If you forgot how to put on the VWAP, you go to indicators and you type in VWAP. And you want to hit this first one right here. And then you go into the settings, style, unclick these. Alright, so they're not checked. You can select your color and make it thick so that you know exactly which one is the VWAP. If you leave it thin like that, it'll get mixed up with the EMA. Alright, you don't want to get it mixed up with the EMA. You just want to click that and check the VWAP. As a matter of fact, you don't even need the EMA. Alright, so I just use it sometimes to see if I do end up holding a stock. I just want to see if it's gonna ride the 50 EMA. So I use that as a support or a resistance within, but don't worry about doing that right now. All you want to do is locate the VWAP breaks, 9:50, sometimes 10 o'clock. So for example, over here, 9:50, we waiting for that 10 o'clock mark. So everyone else is trading here. You let them trade. We're going to follow the big dogs. We want to know if it's going to go down or if it's going to go up. Everyone else, they could trade. They do what they do. They buy, they hold, they waiting. Ooh, I'm up. I'm making money. Later on in the day, you're not getting that money back. All right, the big companies, they got your money. That's it. Thank you. You say thank you. Have a nice day. No refunds. So we waiting. We're following them. Right now, they're just shaking everybody out, shaking them out. Like, you know, yeah, buy, because yeah, it's gonna go up, buy. So boom, this is what happens. VWAP break, gives on a little confirmation, and then we are good. You see this? I have my alerts, my first target, second target, third target. It hit the third target. What happened here? Actually, I had 4 targets. I had an alert here as well. So 4 targets. It came down here. I didn't want to wait till it hit my 4th target, so I just got out over here. I believe that's what happened, and of course later on it hit the target, but that's okay. I don't want to be greedy. I'm done. I'm in and I'm out. Okay, got in around, what is that, 10, got in around 10:03, waited, got out right here. So that's why you see in my post, all I need is a few minutes and I'm good. Alright, break, few minutes, hit my first target. I could have got out here, here, but I had some time on my hand. So I ended up getting out here. Of course, this is my other target and my 5th target here, but I didn't wait for it. And it did hit my 5th target later on. So 4 o'clock, I came here to see what was going to happen, if it was going to reverse, but it did not. It was reaching, didn't quite get there, so I did not place any trades here. So this is what I do. This is how I check the VWAP. So 9:50, 10 o'clock, we already missed it. Don't even worry about it. So 10 o'clock, 9:50, we already missed the train. All right, we missed the train already. If you missed the early, the 10 o'clock train, 9:50, 10 o'clock train, don't even worry about it. The next time is what, about 2 o'clock. Nothing here. Didn't get anything. Of course, the last minute came here, rejected, and went up a little bit, but we would have been set. We wouldn't do anything there. All right, what happened here? 9:50, 10 o'clock. Nothing here, nothing happening, but nice little VWAP break. We've gotten a little bit of money here. If you miss it, let it go. Let it go. So once again, you miss it, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You don't want to go chasing. You don't want to think, oh, it almost broke the VWAP, but it bounced off. You think it's gonna go higher? No, leave it alone. People who bought here, they think they're up. They think it's gonna go higher. They hold on to their money, and then later on in the day, look what happened. Just fall. Look at this, all the way down here. They lost all their money. Done. We probably would have checked it out at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, right here, and it's still down. Gave us a nice little gap up. Not a gap. It gave us a nice little candle here. But I still wouldn't have trade here because it didn't go test and reject the VWAP. Probably wouldn't gotten in here. But this is a really nice drop though. Oh look at this. Jeez. Let's keep on looking. Let's go back even more. This is beautiful. Beautiful chart. Look at this. Beautiful. Alright, where's our 950 mark? We're waiting. This is our 950 mark. Sometimes 10 o'clock. Prefer 10 o'clock. But let's look what happened. Boom. Rejected. Rejected. You got rejected. She don't want you. Would have gotten out here. Came back up. Look at this. Look at this drop. Don't want to be too greedy. But if I would have held a little bit more. If I'm watching the chart and I know the market is down. This probably was a down market. And I know that the NASDAQ is down. Right? Usually if you look at the NASDAQ. Make sure you have the NASDAQ in your watch list as well. Because if it's green, that means more than likely the market's going to be green. If it's red, more than likely the market is going to be down. And I'm talking about the NASDAQ. If you look up here, your top left corner, you see it says Tesla. And then you have NASDAQ right here. So it tells you it belongs in the NASDAQ. Let's continue to look at more VWAP breaks. Let's see. Let's pull up a different stock that I don't have. Let's look at PayPal. I know I mentioned PayPal before. Alright, see what happens here. Alright, let's see. 9:50, sometimes 10 o'clock. We have this right here. It breaks, goes down, give us a little scare, breaks again, then it goes down. So sometimes when that happens, the way you manage your losses, it gives you that break, yes, you're hoping that it's going to go down a little bit more, but then it pops back up. So just wait a little bit. Typically my rule is, so if it breaks above the previous high, which is right here, get my pencil tool, let's just use this, which is right here, this is the previous high. If it breaks above that and closes, which means the candle is up here, then typically I will get out. But I give it some time. Sometimes I give it a little bit of space to breathe, and then ultimately it goes down, reject it, and then bounce back down. So sometimes it's either I'll get out, take my loss, and it will find another opportunity, or I give it some time to breathe and let it run. But that is very, very dangerous, especially if you don't know what you're doing. If it's your first time trading, you want to get in and you want to get out. That's why we want to wait until 9:50, 10 o'clock, and just, give it time so that it can make its move. So let's look at another example. Oh, this is a clear, beautiful chart. Clear and beautiful. Let's look at it. Let's see our 9:50 mark. Boom, 9:50 gives us our break. Sometimes 10 o'clock, we look at 10 o'clock. If we would have gotten in at 10 o'clock, it would have been too late. So that's why you want to wait sometimes for our 9:50. If not 9:50, you're scared, you don't know where it's going to go. Give us another indication that it's down. Sellers are in charge. Sellers are in charge. All right, so boom, we would have gotten in here, gotten out somewhere around here, let it run, and so long as it continue to give you some red, you just let it run. Let it run. All right, just give us a little green, give us a little scare. You can either get out or let it run a little bit more, but you don't know that is going to happen, because sometimes it'll just reverse right here, and boom, you lost all your money. So get out when you're up, when you're above 10% or more. You take your money and you run with it. We look at 2 o'clock. Nothing happens. It's not giving us anything. It's just basically going down. We let it go. We leave it alone. Opportunity was up here. We got our money and we're out. Let's look at what happened here. 9:50. We don't have anything here. Wait till it's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we have our break here. All right, we have our VWAP break. Place our put. Boom, make some money down here and we're done. Because later on in the day, look at this. A nice reversal. and eventually it went down and just hovered around the VWAP. All right, so sometimes it gives you a nice move, sometimes it doesn't. Ultimately, you want to be in and out. Oh, this is a beautiful chart, right? This one gave us a really nice move. We're still looking at PayPal. Took at our 950 mark. 950 right here. All right, so we're looking at it. Looks like the buyer's in charge. Buyers are in charge. We'll look at our 10 o'clock. It's already gone. So if you miss your trade down here, if you didn't place any trade down here at your 950 mark, just let it go. Just let it go. You don't want to buy it up here, because like if you would have bought it up here, would have went up, went down, and more likely you would have panicked and sell for a loss. And then later on you would have been like, oh man, shoot, if I would have held it a little bit more, I would have been good. You know, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. It hurts. It sucks. Just follow the rules. Simply follow the rules. And here it is. Boom. Rejection. Another indication that the buyers are indeed in charge. So if that happens, you're looking at the market, you see that it comes really close down and it rejects it. Why not buy it? Why not take it? I would have taken this. This is another opportunity. Let's look at our 2 o'clock mark. 2 o'clock. Nothing happened. It's too far away from the VWAP. We let that go. Let's look at another chart. Let's look at, let's see, Nike. We all know Nike. All right, 950. We have our VWAP break right here. Looks nice. Boom. Go down. Make our money, and we're out. We're done. We're done. We don't care what happens. Let's look at our 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Doesn't look like a reversal's happening. Nowhere near the VWAP. Just continue to go down. We're done. Let's look at what happened before. Okay, let's look at our 950. 950. Alright, we have our break right here. If you have gotten in here, we've given you a scare. Remember, the rule is if it breaks above the previous high, which is right here. Let me get my little tool. Previous high, this area over here, I would have sold for a loss. Right now the market is just shaking everyone out, shaking people out. All right, goes up, down, but nonetheless it's a neat chart. All right, just sometimes it shake people out. So, but you don't want to think that it's a shakeout, because if this would have went up and broke this, you sell it for a loss. That's it. Goodbye. You wait for the next opportunity. It sucks. You're gonna lose. I know you don't want to lose money, but even millionaires, they lose. I trade with millionaires, and sometimes they lose, and they lose bigger than you do. All right, so, but ultimately we want to win more than we lose. We win more than we lose, and we follow the roadmap. More than likely, we win majority of the time. And you don't want to be placing. If you have 10,000 in your account, you don't want to bet all of it. Don't do that. All right, maybe $1,000 each trade. All right, that'll give you plenty of profit to go on. So, anyways, for me, because I'm seasoned, I know that I won't sell until it breaks this. So I probably would have gotten in here for a short, wait for it, and boom, made my money down here. Or if I didn't have time, I probably would have just taken the loss, move on. Life goes on. Life goes on. All right, zoom. 950 mark. We didn't get anything. 10 o'clock. We didn't get anything either. Just let it go. Coca-Cola. The drink we all. All right. If this is happening and it's not giving you a clear direction, you leave that thing alone. All right, you wait till that 10 o'clock mark. You leave it alone. Don't force it. 950 is just, look at this. It's not giving you a clear direction of where it's going, where I want to go. 950, you just leave it. Leave it. Not yet. Let it breathe. All right, 10 o'clock. Look what happened. All right, it's inching up. Now it's starting to reject. Now it's starting to reject. Buy somewhere. Buy over here. Give you that nice. It's telling you that the buyers are in charge right now. Give you that nice little run up. You're out. You're done. You make your days pay and you're out. This would have given you more than 10%. I probably would have given you about 20, maybe between 20 and 40%. 2 o'clock, we don't see anything happening. Done. 2 o'clock is not going back down, not really touching the VWAP. We're done. Just let it go. We don't want to chase anything. Some stocks are good, some stocks are trash, so you got to be very careful when trading VWAP, and make sure that you build a nice watch list, a really nice watch list. You can see my watch list over here. You can add it to your watch list, but you want to start off with 1 or 2. Adobe is a good stock that respects the VWAP. Usually when it goes then in that direction, it stays in that direction, but it is a good stock. You want to start trading. All right, we have our 950 mark here. Break, boom, boom, reject, give you a little push up. That's a good payday. Go over here, 2 o'clock. What happens here? Nothing really, just a little rejection here. Another good payday. So Adobe is good. QQQ, I prefer QQQ. If you're gonna start with something, trade QQQ. But Q, it moves fast. So you gotta be careful. All right, gotta be careful. It comes here, rejects it, place a nice little buy. Man, you gotta be in and out, because look at this. In a few minutes, it goes all the way up to 80. All right, and you're in and you're out. All right, so once again, if this happens, you do not trade. You just leave it alone. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. All right, let it breathe. Wait for 10 o'clock. Wait for that mark, that indication. Give us our break right here. Okay, now we know the direction. We're going in that direction. Put, boom. All right, we would have been out somewhere around here. Want to hold a little bit more? Now you're gambling. All right, boom. Want to hold a little bit more? You're still gambling, but if you're in the right direction, look at this. Oh, man, beautiful, beautiful. Easy to say after the fact, but this right here could have been a reversal, and it would have went up, 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 up. Lost all your money. So you want to be in and you want to be out. Take your money, leave, count your blessings, and you're done. All right, and you're done. That's it. So anyways, go ahead and check out some of the live replays. I will be doing some live trading as well. I don't want you to be trading right now. I want you to be studying. Study. All right, it's like college. You go into college, you take, about 2 to 4 years to master something. I'm teaching you, months and years of trading in a matter of a few hours. You got to put in the work. You got to study. Look at charts. Pull up the VWAP. Mess around with the TradingView platform. If you want to, go into Thinkorswim, mess around with the Thinkorswim platform. They also have the VWAP. Learn how to place trades using Robinhood. And if you are in Robinhood, use the link that I gave you so that you can start off with a free stock. Follow my rules. Be very patient. You gotta be disciplined. Patience and discipline. If it's not there, do not chase anything. You do not want to chase anything. If it's not there, do not chase anything. Wait till it comes to you. It will come to you. You may not find it that day, but we have 5 trading days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So be very, very patient, and yeah, you'll be successful. You'll make a lot of daily profit, and you'll be good to go. So when you start making your profits, tag me on Instagram, and I would love to post it on my story and show other people that indeed we are making money over here. So really take into consideration that you will have to put in time, study, and do your homework. All right, you have to do your homework. You have to mess around with the platforms, because once I start trading live during the summer, during my breaks, I want you to know exactly what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at, and when I say, okay, place a call or a put, you know what that means. So go to Robinhood and go on YouTube, learn the tutorial, right? Learn how to navigate through or using the app or the platform. Learn how to navigate and how to place orders. All right.